How do I get down there?
Hey Heath, I found a way down!
Yeah, I'm not coming down there to help you.
My thighs are in my lungs.
Doc! What?
Nobody.
Holy shit!
Time to get the day started.
Do not worry, Jingles. I will.
There we go. Another day of exciting adventures. Heath?
Eureka! I hit solid gold.
Morning, George.
Who left all this precious junk around? Was it you?
Heath, wake up. Heath?
I just can't shake these nightmares.
Huh.
Floating in space forever. Just why?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a little over the top.
What is this?
Hey, George, have you seen Heath anywhere?
Could I interest you in a block of concrete?
No, I'm looking for Heath.
When you die, can I harvest you for bone shards?
No. No, it's okay. Commander? Hey, Commander, have you seen Heath?
Hey you. Must be my lucky day.
Yeah, no, but seriously, have you seen Heath? What, in the shelter? Okay, well, let's see if he's here. Heath, what the hell are you doing down here?
Yeah, so I decided to make, some vodka and scented hand soaps for the Brotherhood guys.
In the bunker that the Brotherhood gave to us.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good batch too. I found a bunch of, glowing shit laying around.
Glowing? As in, like, radioactive?
No, just because it's glowing doesn't mean it's radioactive. It's like rabbits or fireflies or something.
Heath, those rabbits only glow under black light.
Oh! Great. What does that mean?
Oh my god. Okay, look, forget it. Come on. We got a new job from the Brotherhood. Alright, this one comes down directly from Shin himself.
Oh yeah, isn't he the mean one with a face like a slapped asshole?
The very same. According to him, there's a raider up there named Pierce. We need to squeeze some information out of him about a certain source of dangerous weapons that these guys have been getting their hands on.
This is gonna be another fucking fetch quest, isn't it?
Yeah, most likely.
Alright, let's go. So I guess I'll lure at my house, so I have to have the inverter, which is set up to take in the photoelectric power and turn it into electric power and pipe it into the grid. So I was asking the guy, like, so you could hook up windmills to this, right? He's like, yeah, you can do that. You can do that because, I mean, that's part of the green energy package or whatever the F is to convert mechanical energy into electrical.
Right.
So I was like, okay, so since you can do windmills, I'm assuming it'll work with any dynamo. And he goes, I guess. I'm like, so what if I just built a giant hamster wheel and hooked it up to the inverter? And at this point, the guy's starting to get worried. Oops.
Fucking why?
That'll teach her to fuck with the fucker butts.
Exactly. Goddamn scavengers scavenging fucker butt land.
See, you like how I'm a fucker butt when I do something malicious, but otherwise I am not affiliated with the group whatsoever.
Heath, you and I both know that these are lies.
Right. But so, I'm like, yeah, what if I hooked up a giant hamster wheel to it? And at this point, the guy's starting to get worried.
Yes, of course.
So, at this point, he's starting to get worried, and he's like, I guess you could. I'm like, okay, here's what I'm thinking. I want to build a giant hamster wheel and put my son in it whenever he gets too much energy, so I can pipe the energy he makes back into the grid and start making some money off of him. And the guy was like, you can do whatever you want with the equipment when I leave.
So I got this new shotgun that I really like because it carries 32 rounds in it.
Like, what, before you reload?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
this thing.
What, like double capacity, or?
No, because this thing should only carry 8.
So it's quadruple capacity? Like that's the legendary mod on it?
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, another one!
Oh.
Fuck you, legendary treasure hunter. Oh, no,
I'm
stop
suddenly
rolling.
regretting having so much stuff on my back. Oh.
Now, what is a dusty mole miner pail?
You open it and you get some special shit.
Cool.
They got rid of all the crafting tables.
They don't have any crafting tables?
No, come here and look at this. This is bullshit.
Well, I mean, they're fucking raiders. They just go and take what they need.
No, there was like a fucking row of crafting tables over here.
Well, yeah, okay. What, you mean these ones? It's right here.
Oh, they must. Yeah. Oh,
That-
okay. They must not work for me. Come on. They're just missing for me. Lame.
Oh, poor Heath. Have you consumed so much radiation that you're going blind?
Maybe. I am legally blind.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Night
I have
like some kind of
52.
righteous savior.
Yeah.
Told you.
Are you using the
They're only
shotgun
gonna
right
get
now,
more
though?
confident.
Yep.
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
We'll have to discuss this later. We've got a visitor.
We'll have to discuss these very important plans that we have been discussing this whole time because these people are standing right fucking here. You didn't think to stop talking.
Pierce, it's good to see you again.
So, you really came.
Of course I did.
To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion. Like,
Seriously, Pierce, just tell me where you guys got the weapons and I'm out of here.
about that. You and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it back to them. So I prioritized a little bit. Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group of heavily armed tyrants. So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem, you can look somewhere else.
No, fuck.
Don't
Fuck.
be being stubborn, Pierce. We
Just
have
put
a
up a
good
stop
little
sign.
Brotherhood peon here at our disposal. We can make use of that. Everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick
Excuse
around.
me, I am a peon, sir.
Hey, you. Don't leave yet. I've got something to say.
Oh, hello. Yeah, okay.
Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds
You
too
are
tight.
half
fucking
Balls.
gorgeous.
I'll tell you about the
That
weapons.
half-shaved comb over
But
is
you're
really
gonna
doing
need
it for you?
something in
Say what?
That half-shaved comb over is really doing it for you?
Oh yeah, I love tough girls. Okay, what is it that you want?
I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me.
How would she
And
know
I'll
if
tell
we
you
were
what you wanna
lying?
know.
Just bullshit, this whole thing.
Heath, don't say that right in front of her. Look, I get that you want me to betray the Brotherhood, but you know I can't do that.
Okay, goody two-shoes. If you don't want the information I have, that's up to you. But from what I hear about your boss, he wouldn't be too happy with that, would he?
Who's our boss? We got a boss?
Yeah, Shin, remember? Guy, face,
fuck,
slapped
do we work
asshole.
for that guy?
Yeah, peons.
Lame.
Fine, alright, I am leaving now, and just give me the fucking data disk.
Toodles.
Heath, these raiders suck.
What are they doing to you?
They're just dicks!
Oh, you mean the merciless bandits that raid people for a living? Like some kind of raider? Like, is morally questionable? I don't think that checks out.
Okay, you know what? They can raid as much as they want, but there's no excuse for poor manners.
I'm sure they are very nice people. Like the English pirates that would just pull up to you and be like, right then, I'll be having all that.
I bet Sheena has a heart of gold. I bet she's one of those, like, tough. But, really, under all that, under all the swastikas and tattoos, she's probably really sweet.
Hold on, I just have to spend an hour and a half reloading this gun.
Because you're gonna take 30 goddamn rounds.
32 goddamn rounds. Each one inserted by hand, so yeah. That's the one downside of this gun.
This is like 3 years ago. But I got my son inside and he's watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm right on the other side of the slider door doing some work on my house or yard or something. I'm doing something outside, I forget what.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes up to me and he's like right in the other room.
Ah, oh. Jesus!
Yeah, you're gonna die. Oh, you're already dead. Should I fight this thing or get the fuck away from
God
it?
damn it!
Oh, it's just a little 75. Oh, I don't even need to get into my friggin' suit for this one.
Oh, hardy har har. You're so big and brave.
I swear to God, if you take my officer side, I'll just fucking skin you like a trout.
Okay then.
Target extermination complete. Issuing combat commendation.
But okay, so my son's inside, I'm working outside, and he comes up to me and he goes, Dada, you need to see this. I'm like, what? And he's like, you need to see it. And I'm like,
ominous?
Great. so I put down what I'm doing, I go inside, and the fucking TV's shattered.
What?
Yeah, and it's like, you know how when modern TVs break, it's got like those weird color bars in it and stuff, and then like a big dead black spot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened? And he goes, I don't know. And I'm like, you were glued to this thing for 30 minutes just staring at it. What do you mean you don't know? And he's like, it broke. And I'm like, right. And he's like, and that's it. And I'm like, no, that's not it. How did it break? I can see that it's broken. And he goes, I don't know. I'm like, you were right there. And he goes, a monster did it. So I'm like, what did he look like? And he's like, he was big, and I'm like, about this big, and I hold my hand like above my head at like 7.5 feet tall. And he goes, and orange, and lots of eyes. And I'm like, okay, so a multi-eyed fucking 7.5 foot tall orange monster came in here and like what? Punched the TV and then left somehow. I didn't see him, and you did nothing.
Well, I was over on the bench.
And he goes, yes. And I'm like, get in your damn rub. So then, like a week later, after telling my wife about this, the dishwasher's acted weird. And I'm like, I'll take a look at it in a minute. And my wife's like, oh, by the way, our son. Like these little clay handprints and shit like that.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, oh, that's cute. So then, like, I finish my dinner or whatever, and I go by the to go and look at the dishwasher, and I pull out the filter and everything. There's like sand in this. How the fuck is there like sand? How the fuck is there like sand in the dishwasher? And my wife's like, sand? How could sand get in there? And I'm like fucking around with it, and I'm like, it's like kind of milky and like. Weren't you using clay? Because it was just like, you know, it was like clay stuff after all the stuff that makes it clay and not just sand was washed out of it. And so I'm looking at my wife, I'm standing there with freaking sand in my hand with my dishwasher pulled apart, and she looks me dead in the eye and she goes, "A monster did it." Like, I'm gonna start sending some fucking bills to this monster that's breaking my shit.